Hi, I'm Jess, and welcome to Spooky Movie Club. Hi everyone, thank you for coming back to this week's Spooky Movie Club discussion. Last week I know we were supposed to do The Craft. I apologize. But the Cliff Notes is it's an amazing film and you should watch it. It still holds up. Last week's spooky movie that we watched this week on Thursday was Suspiria, the 1977 Dario Argento version. I've seen the remake, the one that came out in 2018, and I really liked that. So I was really interested in seeing what the differences were between them. If you want to skip ahead to anything like the discussion or next week's spooky movie, I'm going to leave timestamps below. But now I'm going to read the back of the box. Jessica Harper, a Phantom of the Paradise, Pennies from Heaven, stars in this frightening tale of a young student who uncovers dark and horrific secrets within the walls of a famous German dance academy. What spirals out from that simple premise is one of the most powerful hallucinatory nightmares ever captured on celluloid. I think that describes it perfectly. Hallucinatory nightmares, and that it has a simple premise. I think that's a perfect description for this film. I was really nervous to watch the original film after I had watched the remake, just because I thought maybe it would spoil something in some ways. I know a lot of remakes tend to do shot for shot, but luckily in this case, couldn't be more wrong. These films are wildly different and I love them both equally. What I loved about the original was it was just a beautiful, beautiful visual story. There was colors, bright and vibrant. It was fully saturated. The sound design, the score, the soundtrack, everything just came together to be like a sensory experience, kind of like I was in a dream. Hallucinatory is the perfect word to describe this film. It was absolutely amazing. And I have to be honest, I wasn't really paying attention to like characters' names or story because I kind of already knew the gist from the remake. But I think that was fine because I don't think the point of this film was to have this really in-depth thinker of a story. I think it was just to be dumbfounded about what you were actually viewing. All the bright lights and the colors. It was just a beautiful film to watch, and I can't recommend it enough. I think it was amazing. This was actually my very first Italian horror film, my first Dario Argento film, and I'm so intrigued by it that I really want to watch some more. So if you have any suggestions for me, whether they be Dario Argento or otherwise, please let me know in the comments because I would love to watch them. So my final thoughts, I thought this film was absolutely amazing. At 89 minutes, it's the perfect runtime, and I think it's definitely worth a rewatch for me, and I would definitely recommend you watch it if you're into that sort of hallucinatory Mandy type vibe, even Italian horror. This is my first Italian horror film, so I can't really compare it to anything else in that genre, but I can compare it to Mandy, and it kind of had the same visual style. I also have to mention that you should probably watch the remake too. I thought that was an excellent film. I know that it got kind of a bad rap. People didn't really like it, but I thought it was really great despite its long runtime. I think it was like 2.5 hours, but the story was phenomenal. So this is the last weekend of Witch Month. It's coming to a close, and I wanted to pick something that was one of my favorites when I was younger. When I was growing up, this film terrified me. I thought it was real life, and that would be The Blair Witch Project. I know now people kind of hate this film. I don't know why. I think that's kind of unfair. But I always remember being terrified, really falling for that marketing scam that this was real, that people really died in the woods. And I'm excited to rewatch it now to kind of see which camp I'm in. Am I still in the, I think this is a really great film for what it is, or it's kind of overrated, I kind of hate it. So if you want to join us for the viewing watch party, we do those on Thursdays on Discord. Or if you want to join us for the live discussion, we do those Saturdays on Twitch. We're going to try to finish up Blair Witch. That should be super exciting. If not, no worries. I'll be back here on Sunday for the discussion of Blair Witch. Hope to see you next time. Bye.